I will be sharing with you today one of the most unusual and terrifying tales in Indian railway history. This is the genuine account of a railway station where no train stopped for 42 years, not because it wasn't functional, but because people were scared to dare go near it. This is the story of Begunkodor Railway Station, a locality in West Bengal, India, that evolved from an optimistic development project into a symbol of mystery, horror, and death. Let's start from the beginning. The footage and material used in this film are non-copyrighted. I can't use the real, original footage because it's copyrighted, and that could lead to copyright concerns. I thus use non-copyrighted content in my videos to stay free from any issues. Begunkodor was a community devoid of a railway station back in the 1960s. To catch a train, the peasants had to walk several kilometers. Particularly for people who worked or studied in far-off cities, life was challenging. They sorely wanted a local station. A tribal group lived in the region at the time, and Lakshman Kumari, head woman, moved forward to offer assistance. She freely gave the Indian government a piece of land, asking that a railway station be built for her village's residents. Her efforts paid off. A little railway station opened 2 years later. The people delightedly were less than their lives had suddenly become more connected, and for the first time, they felt that progress had reached their rural territory. For the next 5 years, everything was typical. Trains would pass, people would come and leave, and the station functioned like any other. But then came the year 1967, and with it, the beginning of a dreadful chapter. That year, a guy called Mohan was posted as the new station master at Begunkodor. At first, everything seemed ordinary. But one rainy night, while sitting alone in his room sipping tea, Mohan saw something peculiar. A small child was rushing alongside a moving train on the rails. He was astonished, but ignored it, figuring it was only his imagination or perhaps a distressed passenger. However, the very next night, he saw the same girl again. This time, the sight stunned him. She was not only jogging beside the train, she was actually going faster than it. Deeply upset, Mohan reported what he saw with his co-workers the next day. But nobody believed him. They shrugged it off, assuming he was either weary or imagining things. But just a few days later, a catastrophe struck that shook the entire village. Mohan and his entire family were found dead in their lodgings at the station. The cause of death was never adequately revealed. It was sudden, shocking, and scary. The people couldn't forget what Mohan had said about the girl. And after his death, terror swept the entire village. When the next station master arrived, the same thing happened again. He too reported seeing a female running at night near the railway tracks. But unlike Mohan, this man didn't wait around. He quickly resigned and departed the station. Soon, terrible whispers spread like wildfire. People began saying the station was haunted. That a spirit or jinn, in the shape of a girl, haunted the station. She was spotted exclusively at night, always running with the trains, occasionally ahead of them. Some villagers even claimed to have seen her sitting peacefully under a tree near the rails, staring into oblivion. These sightings grew so frequent and the terror so widespread that people stopped coming to the station completely. Train drivers refused to halt there, while railway staff refused to undertake night hours. The station got eerily silent. Trains would pass by, but none would stop. The once celebrated station became a ghost town. Eventually, the Indian Railways had no choice but to shut down the station, officially alleging that local fears and superstitions were hindering proper operation. The station remained closed for 42 years, a record in itself, and during this period, it became famed across India as one of the most haunted railway stations in the country. Ghost hunters, adrenaline seekers, and paranormal investigators all got fascinated about the enigmatic station at Begunkodor. In 2009, following constant requests from the townspeople, who were no longer as terrified, and wished to see their station come back to life, the government ultimately decided to reopen Begunkodor Railway Station. Trains once again began stopping there, but the terror and mystery didn't evaporate altogether. The haunting recollection of Mohan's death, the sightings of the enigmatic girl, and the decades-long silence of the station still haunt the imaginations of the residents. To this day, people continue to exchange accounts about weird sightings, ghostly footsteps, and mysterious sounds near the station at night. So, was it truly haunted? Was there a spirit running with the trains? Or was it all a sequence of terrible coincidences that developed into folklore? We may never know the complete truth. But one thing's for sure, Begunkodor Railway Station remains one of India's most mysterious and frightening places. If you loved this story, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell symbol so you never miss any of our intriguing reality stories. Thanks for watching. See you in the future video.